Welcome to Bite Size Law. Today we are going to be talking about a Latin phrase, called mens rea. Yeah, mens rea, MENSREA. If you don't know what mens rea is, definitely Google it. It's basically surrounding criminal intent, whether or not you intended to, commit the crime that maybe you're up for. My own personal little story about mens rea would be the friend that I had at a boxing gym many moons ago, and the guy, a really nice guy, older gentleman, he used to go out and run around the sea wall, next to the sea, and get his road work in every morning. He'd get up early when no one else was around, and he'd park his car at a little car park and run around the seawall and get fit that way. And the reason he used to do it in the morning was because it's really quiet, it's really beautiful, no one around, and he could get a really good run in. He'd put his earphones in, go for a few mile run every morning. He did that most mornings, 4 or 5 times a week, and this one morning there he was running away listening to his music, and he felt someone rugby tackle him. So he was completely surprised by it, didn't realise that anyone was there, and he thought he was being attacked. So as he sort of like turned to see who was rugby tackling him, he could see a guy sort of like grabbing around his waist. The guy sort of like looked up and he hit him. He gave him a wallet because he thought he was being mugged. The earphones then come out, and the bloke then started explaining that he was just another runner that was trying to overtake my friend, and he slipped because obviously it was a seawall, uneven-ish sort of ground, that sort of thing. He slipped and grabbed my friend from the side and behind as he was falling. It was a genuine accident. My friend thought he was being attacked because he didn't even realise there was anyone behind him. Give him a clump. I think he put his tooth through his lip. He apologised. The bloke said, "What the bloody hell do you think you're doing? You've done my tooth," and all that sort of stuff. They exchanged words. I think they told each other their fortune. And my friend didn't really think much more about it. Just was like, the guy rugby tackled me. So he got back to his car and the police were waiting. The police arrested him for assault. Said to him that, you've give a guy a dig. The guy wasn't attacking you. My friend, straight goer, really good guy. He basically was like, I thought I was being attacked. The police went, well, don't matter what you think, mate. You've give someone a dig, and it's going to cost him a visit to the dentist at the very least. So they arrested my friend. They basically took him back to the station. They sat him in the interview room after a good few hours and some shit food, and said to him, look, we're not going to press charges, but you're going to have to take a caution for this. You shouldn't have given him a dig. He wasn't attacking you. And the bloke was like, but I thought he was. And they're like, look, we're going to offer you a caution. We suggest you take it. And my friend, thinking that the police were, being nice to him, basically took the caution. He didn't get a solicitor. He basically got completely screwed over. And the really sad thing was that he worked with disadvantaged children. He's a really good guy, and as soon as he took the caution, he's admitted guilt. He's admitted that he, is guilty. It's admittance, and he lost his job with disadvantaged children. Everything turned out for him, by the way, if you're concerned. But the point being, if he'd have known about mens rea, and it's a Latin term for guilty mind, he could have very easily claimed, mens rea, that he didn't have mens rea, he didn't have a guilty mind, he had no intent, he honestly thought he was being attacked, and he wouldn't have been cautioned, and he wouldn't have been convicted. So look up mens rea, guilty mind in Latin. It's a legal phrase. A lot of people don't know about it, and a lot of people get talked into admitting stuff that basically they shouldn't be getting done for. Mens rea. Hope this helps.